Friends, welcome back to my channel. Today in this video we are going to discuss about computer ethics. So let's step into the video. Before entering to the computer ethics title, first we need to learn some basic idea of what is ethics and how does it evolve. So in our lifetime we could cross across various experience and we could learn the concept what we have experienced. In the similar way, if a company, the team leader has assigned you a task, you need to analyze whether it will give benefit to the society or it could be harm to the society. So when we step into a task, we need to think twice or thrice to do the task. Right. Now, see the image, a right decision and the wrong decision. On the other hand, we have a three paths in which we need to select a correct path. When we could able to select the correct path and to travel towards it, when we have experience. When will you get an experience? When you have done some particular work in that, and by that work we could able to get the experience. Before that you don't know what is right and what is wrong. When you know what to do at the right time, there the give birth to the philosophy, morals and ethics. So next, step into the ethics, entering to the topic ethics. Now, what is ethics? Ethics is the experience what we have learned, and it could be termed in a simple way as moral. What is moral? What are the concepts you have learned by your experience is the moral. Within the moral, we have three: honesty, integrity and values, and which is the inbuilt property of the moral. That's good. And next, stepping into the concept computer ethics. In computer ethics we have various aspects like intellectual property, computer abuse, responsibility, computer crime and privacy. But in this video we are going to focus only on intellectual property. So before entering to the intellectual property, we need to have a basic idea of computer ethics. Before seeing the topic of computer ethics, I could like to share what is ethics. So as we have discussed in the picturized form, ethics is the moral which we have gained by our experience. It's just an understanding purpose. But what is ethics in a professional way? Ethics is a set of moral principles that governs the behavior of a group or an individual. So the moral should be in a group or the work which is done by the individual by us. We need to follow the ethics. Therefore, computer ethics is a set of morals that regulates the use of computer. Now, it describes about what is computer ethics. So, what is ethics? We know it should be moral. But how the computer will gain experience and get a moral? So, here could be easy to understand that the computer will not gain experience, rather that the people must be gain the experience how to use the computer and what to do their work in the computer. So what are some common issues in the computer ethics? Number one, copyright of the electronic content, privacy content and how computers affect society. So why, for every reason there will be birth, how it has been evolved, right? like the same, computer ethics has been evolved when the computer is developed and when it is invented, right? So why we need to study about the computer ethics is clearly defined here. Therefore, the computer ethics promotes the discussion of how much influence computers should have in areas such as artificial intelligence and the human communication. As the world of a computer evolves, computer ethics continue to create ethical standards that address new issues raised by the new technology. So, why need to study the computer ethics? And the computer ethics need to be studied because in the technology world, a new trend has been evolved in the day-to-day life. So, we need to test whether the technology is give evil effect or the benefit. On behalf of the computer ethics, they have developed the 10 commandments which must be followed. Command number 1: thou shalt not use a computer to harm other people. Number 1 is about a general thing, not what are the development developed by the developer should not harm the other people. Command number 2: thou shalt not interface with other people's computer work. What does mean the interface with others people work? Right, the very important thing. What are the tasks assigned to you? Just focus on your task and need not to overhead to the others. Like the same way, need not to overhead to the others files what is there in there. Right. Command number 3: thou shalt not snoop around in other people's computer files. What is the meaning of snoop? It seems to snoop is defined as the fetching the information without the other's knowledge, like hacked version of the website. It should be prohibited, right? Command number 4: thou shalt not use a computers to steal. So you need not to steal the files. Command number 5: thou shalt not use a computer to bear false witness. So what does it mean by false witness? In case you have been arrested in some work, you should not edit the file or you should not edit the video that you need to escape from the work. Just accept. That's it. Command number 6: thou shalt not copy or use proprietary software for which you have not paid. So without in such software, some softwares are licensed and some are free of cost. In that case, for a software you have been licensed, it should be payable and you must be enroll yourself and then should be used properly. You should not try to crack the hacked version. Command number 7: thou shalt not use other people's computer resource without authorizing a proper compensation. So without the permission, you don't use the others files or the document. Command number 8: thou shalt not appropriate other people's intellectual output. Command number 9: thou shalt think about the social consequences. This is very important. Try to understand. Thou shalt think about the social consequence of the program you are writing or the system you are designing. So what the first point have done, it clearly explains in the command number 9. And the final command number 10: thou shalt always use a computer in a way that ensures consideration and respect for your fellow humans. What does that mean? The computer should be handled in a proper way. So these are the 10 commands of the computer ethics which must be followed. And next thing, summary of the what we have discussed in the previous upper 10 comments. It has been titled as Guidelines for Computer Ethics. So in this guidelines we have three subtitles, right? Respect yourself, respect others, respect academic integrity. Number one, respect yourself. Why need to respect ourselves? So you have a friend, you could share everything what is happening, and he or she is booster for you, right? But in sensitive cases you should not share any of the sensitive cases. So that has been explained. Don't share password or post anything on the internet that could reflect badly on yourself. It will damn sure it will definitely affect your life in the later part. Respect others. Why need to respect others? Don't use computers to threaten others, and be respectful when using the shared computers. So don't threaten the others. Kindly respect to, if you have shared a file, be thankful to them. That has been explained here. Respect academic integrity. It's very, very important. Why need to respect the academic integrity? So we have been browsing for some particular information and have been satisfied with that. So just share the information to the others, that they could be able to gain the knowledge what we have gained, and which is the credit for them, and it's a boost for them to enhance like various informations. So that's the respect academic integrity. As earlier we have discussed about intellectual property. In that we have two main objectives, that copyright and the plagiarism. And the first one is about the copyright. So what is copyright? Here we have two definitions given by the Colin and the Knowledge. First, copyright protects the form of experience of ideas, but not ideas by themselves. I could able to explain it clearly, right? Copyright. So in the name we can able to split the copy and write. So for the example of a copyright, we could able to say that developers in the IT stream are all copyright, right? So they could have an idea which is assigned as a task, and they evolve their ideas to bring out the application or website or somewhere else. So that is the copyright. In building your ideas with the development, and finally to release a product is the copyright. And next, ethics of the copyright. So what are the ethics? Copyright laws protect the intellectual property from the unauthorized user. So it must be followed. Copyright laws prevent others from stealing the original work from the original author and using their own. Anyone who creates their own work are entitled to own their own copyright. People who disturb copyright material is like stealing it and claiming it to be theirs without giving credit to the original author. So next comes to the plagiarism. The act of presenting another's work or ideas as your own. So that's a similar difference between the copyright and the plagiarism. Copyright in the sense you are implementing your knowledge too in that, but plagiarism is just cut copy paste process is the plagiarism. And here comes to the very simple summary about what is copyright and the plagiarism, copyright, to protect someone's work from being copied without permission. But the plagiarism is to use someone's work without permission or the credit, and you need not be credited for the work, and just cut copy paste process has been done in plagiarism. But copyright is the acquiring the theme of the work and developing the work by your idea is the copyright. So every aspect we have pros and cons. Here comes to the four primary issues in the computer ethics. Number 1, privacy. Number 2, accuracy. Number 3, property. Number 4, access. Number 1, privacy. Responsible to protect data about individuals. Number 2, accuracy. Responsibility of data collectors to authenticate information and ensure its accuracy. Property. Who owns information and software, and how can this world and exchange access? Responsibility of data collectors to control access and determine what information a person has the right to obtain about others and how the information can be used. These four are clearly discussed in the 10 commands. So what you need to do and what need not to do. So friends, thank you, and let's see in the next video with better information. Thank you.